nothing else. You must be an angel watching.
Someone from out of town has come to visit us. It's the wonderful Bobby LaMoNDe.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay. A song called "Miss You in New York." It's called. I think for this game. Missed you in New York. I missed you in New York. I said the South-by guys versus Austin flies. Missed you in New York. Well, I bring a diamond ring when I visit you tomorrow. Dear Lord, rains and pours along the way. No, you do. It's like we waited in the shallow water. Dear Lord, all I know, come back someday. And you come back and tell them that I missed you in New York. I missed you in New York. I sent the witching hour for your hot cold shower. Missed you in New York. Woo! Hey! I said I pissed you in New York. You know I pissed you in New York. I said the South-by guys versus Austin flies. Pissed you in New York. Well, I still think it's real. I had a visit to you in prison. Dear Lord, Lord, I adore. Come back someday. When you come back, you tell them that I pissed you in New York. I said I pissed you in New York. I said the witching hour for your hot cold shower. Pissed you in New York. One more time. Pissed you in New York. I said pissed you in New York. I said South-by guys versus Austin flies. Pissed you in New York. Woo! There we go. Thank you.
Wow. Bobby LaMoNDe.
Okay.
Oh, that was interesting. I liked it.
Put my jacket on for the
All right. So,
Right.
that big knob, turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little, yeah. Perfect, yeah.
Okay, very good.
Oh, so come close,
Thank you.
come close.
Wow, I
That was
cannot
great.
believe it.
Yeah, I can't either. I can't believe I even know you.
I know, but it was like an accident. It was work. Okay. It was like an accident that we got to meet each other.
It was a lucky accident.
Yeah, definitely.
And because meeting you literally changed so much of my life. It brought Josh into my life.
Yes,
It
definitely.
got me to Pittsburgh more times than I imagined.
I feel bad. Yeah, one more time, you probably should have come. I feel bad.
No,
still
I
feel bad
loved
about
that. That was a great time.
I was expecting more of a bigger turnout like we had earlier in the spring that year. But I gotta get room for this, you know, and then it was very average.
It was great though.
I really liked the first line, "Piss you in New York."
Okay.
So you're pissed on them in New York?
It's actually
It's the-
pissed you in Yeah, once I never
Just
got
throwing
it in my 20s, I figured I don't want it anymore.
Oh,
That's
a good one.
Yeah, a lot of people think the line is hot, cold shower, but it's hot, gold shower.
So what brings you to New York right now?
We're just visiting, you know, me and my personal assistant, the costume designer, Debbie, over there.
And I have seen some of those costumes, and they are quite phenomenal.
And we just decided to get away, no beach or anything this year. We know so many people here now. It'd be such a shame when that comes to you and Josh. And I never got to drive it anywhere,
Oh,
so
good for you.
drove it to the place where you can't drive it.
Well, you can't park it.
Yeah.
Did you get any tickets?
No, we
That's good. Yeah.
we had parked right in front of our hotel. Somebody just pulled out. We haven't moved it. We're thinking about flying home and leaving it there.
Oh, it's not that bad of a drive.
Oh no, but the parking's worse.
Oh, the parking's
yeah,
such
yeah.
a
I'm thinking
good
about leaving
spot.
it there. Yeah. Kind of
I know, that's what you do.
Yeah,
Like you get a good parking spot, and you just want to save it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of like my neighborhood in Pittsburgh, the South Side, but this is,
This is
times 10. No, the drive wasn't bad. My middle-aged body can't sit for 5 hours anymore.
Yeah, you can. 5 hours. It's a little more than that.
Well, she puts the pedal to the
Good for
metal.
her. Doing musically these days.
Well, ironically enough, Josh helped me put my Curse Cabaret
I
together.
love that Curse Cabaret, and I love the drawing for it. It's like one of my favorite things.
The drawing?
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
The poster that you had.
Oh yeah, you and I actually have a
Yeah,
tattoo. That's
Oh, that's very nice.
somebody did a
Cool.
character
Oh,
picture
I
in the 80s
love
or
it.
90s, whenever.
Oh, it's the
So I
best.
decided, you actually used to look like that. So
That's pretty
You
cool.
Still do. It's so
I'm
cute.
thinner on that one.
Well, that's when you were probably not as healthy.
Yeah, you could say that. We tried. We got our NutriBullet. It's not working like it does on TV, but we're infomercial fans. The Magic Bullet, you make your smoothie drinks. Keeps you regular. That's about all it does. I thought it was helping with my anxiety, but it's definitely.
But
the
one
drugs
thing
are
that
helping with
is
that.
not a lie, but is the actual truth. The little mini bacon bowls.
Really?
They work?
Yes, they do. It's
Okay.
think of like little muffins, but just line your bacon in it.
Okay. Bacon. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah. I don't know how regular you'll keep with that.
But no, we were saying, Josh, we did the Curse Cabaret. He was the piano player, and
Yeah.
once he left, I wasn't going to deny a young, good-looking man his time in New York City to live out his dream and, be up here. But it kind of forced me to, I always was a sort of hack on piano as a second instrument, so I sort of picked it up again and started playing seriously. So now we got sing as well.
Well, yeah, you can. You're a great writer, and you're a great performer, and you dress
Thank
up
you.
really well. It's like, today.
Yeah, nobody was like thinking twice about me when I was walking.
Yeah, the top hat of the
Yeah,
game.
right. Yeah, you're here. You don't stand out.
Yeah, well,
Do you stand out in Pittsburgh?
sort of. I mean, the neighborhood that we live in, neighborhood,
Right.
so a little bit. The same way whenever we get quote unquote suburban tourists down there. So whenever you get tourists up here, it's the same way. They're thinking, oh, there's one.
One what?
One of those people.
Like
Oh,
a freak?
What does that mean, right?
I mean, the freaks are kind of like majority here, I think.
Yeah, well, it's that and just
Depends on the
so
neighborhood.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did tour the neighborhoods definitely. But
You can go very incognito by being a freak here. That's the one thing. You can really blend in.
yeah, definitely.
It's not like, you don't really have to worry about like standing out too much, no matter what, which is a good thing.
Right.
Yeah, well,
I like
then
that.
you want people to
Myself,
notice you
I mean,
sometimes. Then
Yeah.
sometimes you want people to notice you.
Yeah.
So that's the catch-22 there. But no, so as far as the cabaret, it's still you know, we're getting there. It's hard, as you know, getting everybody in one room together at the same time.
It's hard here.
Not just for their schedule, but everybody's got to be in 10 bands for some reason, you know.
Yeah, because, you know, you got to get your yayas out. I guess.
Yeah.
And
Once
there's
you get
no
older,
money anywhere.
it's
so
not a
you might as
priority, yeah.
well- Yeah, I know. I mean,
So that's what's going on. We just did a tribute also to a late friend of mine. Accident.
oh
We had a nice
no.
tribute for him. It was nice to
Sorry about
reunite. But no, thank you. It's, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. And we played together in a band in
It's
the
like a
80s,
little
so we all got
update
together and
It's not
didn't
really
kill each other, and
mandatory.
we're able to put on a nice tribute, you know,
That's
that
cool.
night. So
Nice.
yeah, it's actually my first trip to
It
New York back in
doesn't really appear
1989
on the
was with him.
screen,
We
but it
drunkenly
appears
thought
on
it would be a
the
good
social
idea to
medias.
drive to New York in the middle of the night in January, and we ended up here sober in the morning.
When I click
Oh,
update.
And you know, it was ridiculous, but you know, we always look back on that as just one of the best. You know, we were young and
Because to me,
just
that's like the
stupid
feeling
and crazy,
of the
but
show.
we had, you know, we were here for
Just the
41
one
hours straight, stayed up and drove.
And does it go with that
So
picture?
Wow.
that's another
Or
irony
does it
about
just have that title?
being up here.
It just
So
has that title.
I don't know. It's you got the you
No
know,
link.
Yeah, it's true.
sometimes too much. We decided to be tourists. Just be careful when you make jokes about saying, I'm going to do the touristy thing. We're going to go on top of the Empire State Building. Well, we did that, and that was...
Not what you
Jesus.
thought it was.
Oh. No, it was amazing, but it's just...
You
you
saw
know,
all those little things and you put your eyeballs in. And
the route of foreign tourists, you know, that's how they act.
And they make fun of Americans.
I know, really, you know.
Right?
Wow.
They always say we're the obnoxious ones. Hey, wait a minute.
I know, we couldn't...
I love you, Ottos.
But, no, but, you know, in retrospect, you know, it was a fun thing to do.
Of course it is. I never got that. I worked in that building,
Mm-hmm.
but I never went to the tippy top until I had kids. My kids have made me go to the top of everything, thank God. Like some friend of theirs that took us. We weren't going. We tagged along. And the only thing I remember is the day I went to the top of the Empire State Building is Al Sharpton was in the lobby of the Empire State. And I was more excited about, like, oh my God, it's Al Sharpton. He was in
And what do
there.
you say?
He just stood there and, like, didn't
Now look at
say
here,
much.
don't go up there. That's racist if you go up there, right?
He didn't say anything. He was just standing in the lobby, and I thought that was. That's what I
Well,
remember.
you know what? You
most.
never know what you're going to do in your home. Like, it took me years to go to the Warhol Museum that's in Pittsburgh.
And I went when I was
Yes,
out
you
there.
know, like I said, it would take for somebody to
Right,
come
exactly.
into town to go. And Pittsburgh's got some nice, very tall buildings. I've never even been up top of those either. So.
I have been on the incline.
Yeah, since a grade school field trip, that's where they take
I
kids.
used to have a best friend in Pittsburgh when I was a kid, and for
Oh,
holidays I
awesome.
would go there, and she took me on the incline.
The
I went
incline.
to Taylor Alderdice.
So we went to Overdose. I mean, Alderdice. That's what we need.
Oh.
That's what it's.
It was Overdose.
That's what our all boys
And
school,
then I
Central
remember-
Catholic, used to call them.
Oh,
Overdose.
yeah, I went there for a day, and that's where I learned the word honky. I never heard it before.
Was it honky or hunky? Because you know, hunky in Pittsburgh with a U means more like Slovak,
I don't know,
Croatian, Polish.
I don't know,
But
I
honky, yeah, we don't know.
And then I have Shady Side. She had friends that were Shady
Shady
Side.
Side,
Yeah, I remembered all
We
those.
try to curb our Yinzer accent. We at least try to anyway. You know, saying ad instead
Well, say
of
O-N.
O-N.
Say the word. She used to say one.
On. It could be on or wash the clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop, you said.
Yeah,
instead
pop
of
instead of soda.
and you didn't call
Some of
them
the words were
sneakers.
different.
You called them tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Yeah, I know.
Or
Pittsburgh
tennis.
has its own language. It's so funny.
It tends to
I
stick
speak
to the
it.
white trash a little bit more.
Yeah, I know for my friend Janet. She always would call her Janet. We would say
Oh,
Janet.
God.
And so that's why I have this love affair to Pittsburgh. So I was so happy
It's a
that
nice town. You know, a lot of people diss their own hometowns, and you know, since it's not New York or LA, well, they're not New York or LA for a reason. They're not New York or LA.
Right.
You know? But you know, Pittsburgh.
I think it's
Until
getting-
you spend a weekend in like Cleveland and Rochester and other places we used to
play.
tour, so to
Right,
speak,
yeah.
do long weekends and stuff. You know, you learn to appreciate your hometown because it's got a lot of big city living without being as crazy as it is here. It's
much in the world. I feel like it's really
they're even pushing us out a little bit. When I got over there, I moved to the hip neighborhood to be in, and then now I'm out there like these kids. And something needs to be done about them. I got my house robbed a week ago today. Yeah, someone almost put a damper on the trip. We almost weren't here, but luckily they only got our laptops. All my musical
Coach
instruments.
sunglasses.
Our Coach sunglasses.
You
Somebody
might be able to get
knew
a pair on Canal Street.
I know, I should look.
Yeah, go check it out. Exactly.
Yeah. It's like I said, it was almost
We're promoting
Here I know,
Canal
I'm
Street
here to-
on our show.
I'm choking
Yeah.
on my Pittsburghese here.
Still get arrested.
I took
Exactly.
the air conditioner, and after all these years, in the back, no one can see it. And I think, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So after 11 years, some
They
people,
climbed in.
yeah,
They took out your
they
air
touched
conditioner.
one musical instrument. Can you believe
Thank
that? Very
God.
lucky.
Just the
rented piano.
laptops.
Yeah, maybe
Wow.
they thought they could. Since I've been long out of the drug trade, I'm hearing from the kids that you could trade straight up for that stuff.
With laptop.
Yeah, it's a pain in the
iPhone.
ass to take things.
My daughter's
to be
iPhone was
pawned.
stolen like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
But before you tell me too much more information,
Okay.
today is National Cheesecake Day, so I have some strawberry
Cheesecake Day.
cheesecake jelly beans.
Okay, may I?
Yeah, but I
Okay,
need to get a skeleton from your closet.
This is my favorite part.
So, do you have a good skeleton?
Wait, did you remember my skeleton I gave you?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
did.
share that one before I maybe give you one. Let's see. That was the one where I was my first masturbatorial
Yeah,
experience
with the
was
G.I. Joe.
Make-
I remember.
have a homosexual experience together. Yeah, I wanted him to degrade the other one so bad by beating him up, and somehow he ended up, maybe he raped him.
Oh.
And so it was, and my brother's board green sweater was out as well, so we ruined out. That's what led to
Do
the.
those taste like cheesecake?
As we're talking about, yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah. I was thinking to
That's
me,
good.
Good.
but no, I don't know what a new skeleton I could give her. But you probably figured out why I was in the shower so long this morning. The masturbator.
Oh.
I have to go. I have to do it when I can.
Oh my
So-
god.
That is disgusting.
Yeah!
That's in the house.
Well, she knows anyway, but I did need the water for my back from that trip as well, though.
Yeah,
I
right.
did both of them.
Nice.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah. So do you have a website that you'd like people to stalk you at?
Not right now. We're just doing the Facebook thing because that's what pretty much all the kids are doing. Once we
Facebook is free.
get up and running again, there's
And
something
they
that's
know
working.
everything about you.
Exactly.
And they will continue to. So maybe they know who robbed your house. So ask Facebook.
Well, I talked to the detective. He woke me out of my last hour of sleep. In fact, we might not even been here if the detective didn't call me. Probably would have woke up after noon
That's alright.
and didn't make the trip. But yeah, they're at least looking into it, which I would imagine a robbery of that proportion around here wouldn't have been looked into quite as thoroughly, But
Well,
they came and
it's
took
just-
fingerprints. These are really good.
Oh, good. Good. They're from Coney Island.
All right,
Yeah,
yelling over
they
Coney
go
Island. All
over
right.
there, yeah. So Facebook, Bobby LaMoNDe,
Yes.
and it will be on our page too, the Rew-who page. And would you like to press a button?
Yeah.
No, we can't call 911 at once, and that was enough.
I'm very happy to have a little Beavis and Butthead thing. I guess that's 4 Beavis and Butthead saying, so I'm glad they didn't take that either. Okay, here's one. It's wonderful.
It's the rocket of love.
Alright, good. As long as we're not flying, right?
Of
Okay, the
course.
rocket of love. I'm glad it's
Exactly.
called.
Of course it is. That's all it can be. It's the rocket of
That's right. I
cheesecake
forgot how
love.
positive this is. I wish I would have been sitting in on some of these dates. Tommy Lasorda, you were talking about.
Yeah.
You could actually go on YouTube and listen to all his F-bomb laden press conferences. And I thought that was cool. And George Harrison, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. It
They didn't
happened
see
on
one
this-
penny.
It was there. It was there.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Not there. but that's the
MTV,
spread.
well, yeah, when you can split off into 3 channels, that's
MTV.
Santa Barbara.
MTV.
or WTV. I don't know
Right.
what
Yeah.
Oh, the Barbra Streisand Liberace.
Can you imagine? That was like me opening for you.
Oh!
That was Dustin Pitts.
I would say so. Hey, why not?
Yeah,
Before
there
anybody
you
before
go.
it was cool, right?
Right, that's right. That did open for you. That's us.
Well, I appreciate you doing that because it was
I love the
and
curtain.
due to my living quarters, you know, I would have had to stay, but there's only one more other room.
Oh, we had a great time.
We did have a good time. My cats are okay, by the way, Spaghetti and Ruby, so they didn't do anything to them.
That's nice.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's so great to see you.
So great to see you.
around.
I always thought, you know, why don't we go to New York? It could be on rew-who-nyc-show. That's always been my, on the list of things we would just.
You gotta come again. You just
I
cross
will.
it
It's
off. and make-
fantastic. Once you finally do something, you know.
Yay!
Okay?
So great
All
to
right.
see you. Bye, We'll be back. We'll be back.
You told me bad is good now, baby. You made me feel so glad. Feeling things I never knew I had. Like I never knew. Everything's brand new. I say yeah. 'Cause I'm feeling over me. 'Cause I'd be gone, so